Today on the Sagebrush Journal, I'm going to be repairing this block wall behind me, stucco block wall behind me. Let's flip the camera around and take a look at the job. So we have this stucco block wall here, and I had a dry stack group of blocks here, and I had them stuccoed over, and then I had this beam here across the top. Well, what happened is we had a windstorm, and that beam was hooked onto a sunshade sail, and it just dragged the entire wall down. So it was literally a concrete block wall that was blown down by the wind. So I'm in the process of repairing this now, and so I'll come around here and look at the block wall here. And so I've actually started on this with and then I kind of had to stop because of weather. And so we've got a good break in the weather here in November. So I thought I'd try to finish this thing off. So what we're doing is a dry stack here, and then we're using Quikrete One Coat, which has fiberglass reinforcement on it, and that allows you to do your rough stucco coat over a dry stack, and that holds it together pretty well. Right now I've just kind of got these temporary straps up here on here, just holding this with a 1x8. And what I've done is I actually filled these up with dirt and gravel, and then tamped that down to add a little bit more weight to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and the first thing I'm going to do is mix up some stucco here, and I have a little bit of leftover here in this plastic bag, and I'm just going to mix that in the wheelbarrow, and then if I need a second bag, then I'll go ahead and use my little Harbor Freight concrete mixer here to do the further coat. And then of course I'm going to take this off here, and then when I get this stuccoed here with the initial coat, and I'm going to put this 1x8 old used 1x8 up here so that I can mount the gate hardware to it. Okay, and so we'll see how this goes. So for the consistency here, a mixed is basically that you can just hold it in your hand and it will hold as a clump. It kind of doesn't fall apart too easy. So that's thick enough to stick and thin enough to spread. It's kind of a feel thing. Kind of sucks that I ran out just that much from the top on that last brick, and if I'd been a little bit neater and better at actually stuccoing, I probably would have had quite enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that coat dry, and or at least get partially dry, and hope that it mostly sticks, and then maybe I'll mix up another batch of the Quikrete One Coat and maybe do another coat there before I do the color coat. I'm going to switch over and show you just how much I have left in the wheelbarrow here. So not much left in the wheelbarrow, so I'm going to go ahead and wash that out, and maybe I'll do the next batch in the actual cement mixer. You can see here just how much wastage I had, and I thought about trying to rehydrate and use that, but it's always a bad idea to try to do that. But so you can kind of see here, they've got that first rough coat on.